dark. Hold on. Okay, it's a little better. All right. So it is the last day, the ending, the 72 hours of the JJ cleaning and detox. Um, I guess I should start with my overall experience. Like I said, I had an emotional release. I felt the heaviness in my womb dissipate. I slept better. I say that much. I did notice that my normal lubrication was less, and it wasn't less because in a oh my god I'm so dry it itches etc. It was more like oh well, this is what it's like to be normal. And it felt that way, and I also noticed that my sweating was much lower. Normally, when I exercise or when I do any sort of extraneous activity where I'm jumping around, etc., whatever, that I sweat enormously. And I've exercised every day. Got a nice little pimple inside of my head. Sorry, randomness. I've exercised every day because I've been trying to facilitate movement and etc. everything down into my womb. And not only has the sweat decreased, but the sweat smell, nada. I had no sweat smell. I was like, but didn't I just work out? Like, ain't nothing. And that's what I normally do. Like after I work out, I rush to the shower because I'm like, oh god, I'm so funky. I know I put deodorant on, but sheesh. But after each workout, I was kind of like, well, I probably don't need to work out. I don't smell nothing, but I did. I worked out. Come on, cut it out. I worked out. I mean, I washed up, but it was really weird to not have a sweat smell afterwards. Under armpits, face, private area. You know how some people get that sweat line of the butt crack? Yeah. I'm not the butt crack person, but I'm just saying that's how I sweat. What else did I notice? My skin wasn't as dry. Because normally I have to lather the crap out of my skin every day to make sure that it's moisturized, and I didn't have that problem at all for these last 3 days. Now I know it balances pH and the herbs do other stuff, but that was a little much for me. That was a little much for me. Like, are you gonna put lotion on? Whatever. Anyway, like I said, I had discharge yesterday. So just a few moments ago, I removed the pearl, and honey, you gotta say it like that, honey. The the stuff. What? Y'all could have told me. I saw the pictures. Y'all could have told me. So anyway, I'm going to show you what actually was removed. But first I'm going to describe it. The brown thing that you're going to see on the tissue is the actual pearl itself. It's wrapped inside of a gauze so that the herbs just don't scatter all over your vajayjay. And then the one large thing that is actually on the tissue, I actually removed from around the pearl because it looks like tissue just said, oh, let's attach myself to this. Oh, and that's what it did. So I removed it off of the pearl. So that's what's to the side. There's some mucus. There's some blood tinged stuff. And then this same kind of thing that I saw yesterday, just discharge of the normal color, etc. Everything still smells like flowers. Currently, my bathroom smells like flowers because of the pearl. so I think it should be enough light, but I'm going to show you. My boobs look good. I'm going to show you my my stuff now. You ready? Can you see it? So you see how big my finger is? That's the piece that was wrapped around the pearl. That is the pearl, and that's all the other madness that happened on removal. So again, I am excited to see what happens in the next 3 days because apparently the next 3 days is supposed to be a purging. I will say when I did remove the pearl that there was tenderness around the cervix, not tenderness in a way like oh it hurt, etc. But I know how my body feels because I'm an examiner and a nurse and etc. I know what my body feels like, and it felt like there was something there ready to come out. That's how it felt. So I'm excited to see what happens in the next couple of days. And I only use one pearl at a time because I have IUD. I was instructed by Kim to only use one at a time, so I'll be doing this cleanse for 3 weeks. So you can join me on this 3 week cleanse or not. I guess for my results, you might. I'm just saying. You never know what might happen in the next 3 weeks. But yeah. Sidebar: did anybody see the moon yesterday? Oh, the moon, girl! I was high off that moon child. Moon child, I had the greatest sleep ever. I took my stones and put them in the moonlight. Okay, anyway, because I'll continue to talk forever. Thank you. I appreciate you. You beautiful. You smart. Thanks, Kim, for introducing me to the pearls. I really appreciate it. It's done an enormous thing for me in these first 3 days. So I'm waiting to see what the next 3 days look like. Night, loves. Can't turn it off. Okay, it won't turn off.